Hey guys, ADHD here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to build block for block this awesome Baldi house right here, guys. You guys have been asking me to build this for so long now, ever since the game got popular. So I wanted to do it, and I wanted to do it right, so I built this one. He is not very detailed of a man. He's very simple. He's also bald, so it's hard. So I built this, and then I just thought like it was enough. There was like something missing, so I added his chalkboard behind him as well, which I think perfectly made it like complete. That was the last touch it needed. I think it looks awesome. So I'm gonna be showing you guys how to build this right now. Okay guys, so when you're building Baldi, you want to make sure you have some good distance from anything else around you, because it's going to take up some space. So you don't want to, have it connecting with stuff and not have enough space after all. So make sure you have enough space. And then we're going to need these blocks, guys, that I have in my current hotbar. We're going to need white terracotta, lime concrete, yellow concrete, red concrete, black concrete, white concrete, light gray terracotta, and also spruce wood planks, guys. This is all you are going to need in order to build Baldi. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. So starting off here, we are going to start off very simple, because most of his body is pretty much just his green shirt. So it's a super easy build, guys. So and as always, guys, if at any point in this video you feel like I'm going too fast or too slow, you can always pause, rewind it, fast forward, whatever you guys want to do. So starting out, we're gonna do a straight row, guys, of 8 lime green concrete. So just like this, guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Just like that, guys. Super simple. Like I said, his shirt is all green, so it's gonna be a lot of green going on here, guys. So after you've done that, what I want you guys to do is go to the left side of this like line we just made, and go up a total of 11 blocks from where we are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10, and 11, just like that. Now I want you to do the same exact thing over here on this side, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Then go ahead and connect the left side to the right side, guys, just like this. As I said, this is Baldi's torso. As you guys see, it's just all green. So we're just gonna get this out the way. Once you have that connected like this, just go ahead and fill in that entire like giant rectangle we have. So we're just finishing up his torso right here, at least the front of it, and then we'll do the sides, and we'll add his arms, and we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and fill this in real quick. On the other stuff, we're going to be filling stuff in later on, but when we get to that stuff, I'll be skipping ahead for you guys. But in this one, I'm going to go ahead and do it with you guys. So fill in the front with the lime green concrete like that. Now come to the back side of what we just created, guys. And on the bottom, I want you guys to bring the left corner or the right corner or the top corners. We're going to do it all of them. You're going to bring it back by 4. So just like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Over here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Up here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then just go ahead and connect all of those to each other. Just like this. Just to make sure they're all connected. And this is where I was saying we're going to go ahead and skip ahead for this part once we fill this in. But just go ahead and fill all of this in, guys, right now in a second here. So once you have it all connected, as you guys can see, we're just basically making a giant rectangle. So what I want you guys to do is take the lime green and fill in the top just like this completely. The sides and the back with lime green concrete. Again, guys, I'm going to skip ahead for this, but go ahead and pause right now and fill all of this in. Alright guys, so now that we have that done, we have Baldi's torso. We still need to add a head to it, guys. Of course, we're going to do it in a second, but let's go ahead and start with his head, actually. So for his head, all we're going to need, guys, we are going to need our white terracotta for that, red concrete, and then a few other things. But we'll start off with just these. I'm going to go ahead and adjust my little hot bar here, and this is how I recommend you guys adjust it as well, because just so we can just have them easy to access. So these are the ones we're going to need. We're going to need our red concrete, our white terracotta, black concrete, and white concrete, and we're also going to need our light gray concrete or terracotta. So let's go ahead and get started. So what we're going to do, guys, is go ahead and go to the front line right here, guys. This is all we're going to do. Just go ahead and make a line from this side to the right side on the top of this, little like giant rectangle we made with the white terracotta, just like this. So make a straight row, just like that, guys. Nothing too crazy. Now, in front of that row, what I want you guys to do is create another row, just like that. Now, on this row right here, we're going to do it again right in front of this. It's going to be the actual face. So right here, it's going to be changing some blocks, though, guys. So it's going to be like this. It's going to be in front of this, guys, again. We have 2 rows of white terracotta, 2 rows of 8 that are balanced just like this on top. So I want you guys to make sure you have that exact. And we're going to be building his face right here on the front of this, okay? So right here, it's going to be 1 white terracotta, 2 red concrete, 1, 2, 2 white terracotta, 1, 2, then 2 red concrete, 1, 2. Then finish that row up with 1 white terracotta. Now go back to the left side, guys. We're going to be going left to right. It's going to be 1 white terracotta. Then it's going to be a total of 6 red concrete, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 1 white terracotta. Then back to the left side, it's going to be 2 white terracotta, 1, 2. Then it's going to be 4 red concrete, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then 2 white terracotta at the end. Then the next row is going to be a complete row of white terracotta. Then the next row after that is going to be 1 white terracotta, 1 white concrete, 1 black concrete, 2 white terracotta, 1, 2, 1 black concrete, 1 white concrete, and finish that row up with 1 white terracotta. Alright, now back to the left side, it's going to be 1 white terracotta, 2 white concrete, 1, 2, 2 white terracotta, 1, 2, 1, and then 2 white concrete, 1, 2. Then finish that row up with 1 white terracotta. Boom. Now back to the left side, we're going to do 2 white terracotta, 1, 2. Then we're going to do 1 light gray terracotta. Then 2 white terracotta, 1, 2. Then 1 light gray terracotta. Then finish this row up with 2 white terracotta. Next row, guys, is going to be 1 white terracotta, 1 light gray terracotta, then 4 white terracotta, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 light gray terracotta, and finish this row up with 1 white terracotta, guys, just like that. So this is what you should have right now, looking pretty angry. So now what we're gonna do is go to the left side right where we started with this block. And what I want you guys to do is go back a total of 5 blocks from this block right here, guys, back a total of 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then do the same thing over here on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then I want you to connect the left side and the right side just like this. Then on the back and the back, basically on the back side of this, guys, where we are, on the left and right corner, I want you guys to go up a total of 7 blocks with a white terracotta. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Over here, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I'm sure you guys know what I'm going to say to do next. Go ahead and connect the front all the way to these back lines we just made. And then go ahead and connect the back lines to each other. And because Baldi's had, normally we have to do like a lot of crazy designing. There's no character around here I can reference, but normally we have to do a lot of crazy designing on their heads and stuff. But Baldi is, well, he's bald, so it's pretty easy. So all we're gonna do is fill all of this in with white terracotta, guys, just like this, and fill in this big bald shiny head. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead, but go ahead and pause this video right now, guys, and go ahead and fill in that side, and the top, guys, and I'll be back with you guys right now after I fill it in. Alright, guys, so now we're going to do his left arm. Now that we have his head completely in, all we're going to do for the left arm, guys, is all we're going to do is come to the left side of Baldi real quick. This armless, legless Baldi. We're going to come to the left side real quick and go to the back where the shirt begins. And we're going to go from this block right here all the way back, a total of 12 blocks, guys. So just like this. 1, 2, 3. And this is all with lime, guys. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we're not done yet, guys. Then we gotta do 2 white terracotta for his hands. 1, 2. Oops, 2. Just like that. So we have this line, and that is his arm. That is his very, very tiny arm. Can you imagine? No, that's the real one over there. We're gonna finish it, guys. But it just kind of looks funny with a little tiny arm like that. So I just wanted to do that. But now what we're gonna do is on the bottom of this, we're gonna do that 3 more times. So just take your lime green and just do the exact same thing 3 more times in lime green area, and then we'll do it again with the white terracotta area. So make this 4 blocks thick, just like this. Okay, then bring our white terracotta down as well, all the way to the same length. And now we kind of have his arm a little bit more, as you can see, but we got to give it some depth. So what we're gonna do now is on the corners of every single side of this, like the white terracotta right here, we're gonna bring this out by 3. 1, 2, 3. Down here, same thing. 1, 2, 3. Then on the back over here with the lime green instead, we're going to do 1, 2, 3. Down here, 1, 2, 3. Now just go ahead and fill all of this in. Really all you have to do is take the white terracotta, go around like this. And then once you do this, close the front. You basically have his hand just like that. And now all we really have to do is just fill in all the lime green. And then we're done. So I'm just going to fill this in real quick, guys. But go ahead and pause the video right now and fill this in. All we're doing is making his arms 4 blocks like wide in total. So just go ahead and add that, guys. But again, I'm going to skip ahead right now, guys. But go ahead and pause the video right now and fill this in. Okay, guys, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make his right arm, which is kind of him leaning on the floor because he's partly built in the ground. So what we're going to do is this, guys. I want you guys to start from the bottom right here, guys, just like this, from the right side of Baldi. You're going to do 1 yellow concrete. Then you're going to go up with 2 lime concrete. 1, 2. Then you're going to do 1 yellow concrete. And then do lime concrete all the way up to the top. Now we're going to build another row right next to that the exact same way, but this row is going to be lime concrete all the way up. Next row, same thing, lime concrete all the way up. Then for this row, we're going to do 1 yellow concrete, then 2 lime concrete again, 1, 2, then 1 yellow concrete, then yellow concrete the rest of the way up. Okay. And then once you've done that, guys, the reason why we put those yellows there is because we're going to be extending his arm this way, just like this one is over here. It comes out a little bit. I think it should be a total of, let's see, 4 blocks to double check. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all these yellow markings we just made, and we're going to bring it out by 4 with the lime green. Just like this. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Same thing here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Same thing here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Down here, same thing. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then go ahead and fill all of this in, guys, but leave the front closed. I'm not going to skip ahead. So when I fill it in, I mean like this, basically. No, because you can leave the bottom not filled in, too, because you wouldn't even be able to see it. So we're just going to close it up. And then once you have this shape going right here, guys, what I want you to do is go ahead and get out your white terracotta and do 2 rows mimicking the shape we have, just like this. And then 1 more. Except for on this one, we're actually going to close it. So it's going to be like that. And boom, we have his other arm. But now, come on this side and remove these yellow blocks and replace them with lime concrete. I only do that just so you guys can know exactly where to place the blocks. So now we have that done. What I want you guys to do is come to the back here, where this arm is obviously not attached, and we'll make it attached. So bring the back bottom piece out by a total of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Connect that to the back. 1, 2, 3, just like this. And then do the same thing on top. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then connect it to the body. And then just go ahead and fill all of this in, guys. Again, there's a lot of filling in on this build because his shirt is just green everywhere. So we're just going to fill in this entire back and this just close in his arm, basically. And this part I'm not going to skip ahead with because I feel like it could be misconstrued or confusing. So I'm going to go ahead and do it with you guys. All I'm doing is just filling this in. And I'm leaving that inside empty because we can transform this into a house very easily. So I want to leave as much room in there as we can. And same thing right here, this arm. This arm is completely inhabitable if somebody wants to turn into a bedroom or something. But that is up to you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this in. And 1 more row, just like that. Okay, now we have his body done. Let's go ahead and get started on his accessories. So we have everything done except for his ruler and his chalkboard, which you guys can see over there. So let's go ahead and add his ruler. We're going to need some yellow concrete. And all we're going to do is we're going to find the 2 center blocks of his hand, which are these 2 right here. And these 4 for the white area. So on these 2 blocks here, I want you guys to place 2 yellow concrete, just like this. And take both those up until it's the same height as Baldi's head. So I'm just going to take it up. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just until it man, I can't get the blocks to build. Okay, there it goes. Just until it's the same height as his head, or you can make it even 1 block higher if you want, but I'm going to do the same height. And you're going to do that on both sides, just like this. And then on the ground, go ahead and just continue it from where that block is all the way down. You just want to make sure you're doing it in the same spot, but just in the bottom, so that way it looks, you know, smooth. Okay, I'm messing up a little bit here. Just like this. Okay, so that's how it's done. So that way it goes through exactly, and it just looks like it's going through his hand. So there is Baldi's, you know, famous ruler. Now, let's go ahead and get started on working on his chalkboard. Okay, guys, so now we're going to be working on Baldi's chalkboard. As you can tell by those lines, I actually already did it, and I messed up. So now I got to show you guys how to do it the right way. So for those of you guys that think that I just do this perfectly and I can remember every single block, well, I can. But then sometimes I make mistakes, okay? So I made a mistake, but here's how we're going to do it, guys. I know how to, now I'll show you guys how to do it perfectly. So here we go. But it's never fun having to redo it. So here we come to the right back side of Baldi right now in this corner, and we're gonna go ahead and get out some spruce wood planks, and we're gonna go ahead and build to the right. So what you're gonna do, guys, like I said, is come to the right side of Baldi, go to this back side of him, and this corner right here. You're gonna go to the right a total of 14 blocks from this corner, guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, just like that, guys. And over here on the left side, we're gonna do the same exact thing over here, guys, on the left side. But this is where I made my mistake, is because Baldi's body is like shaped more on this side because of his arm. In order for it to be centered, we need to make this side longer. And I did this side 14 and 2 last time when the time you guys didn't see. So now on this corner, what you're gonna do is go to the right a total of 17 blocks, guys. So we did that one 14, this one 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Just like that. And once you've done that, go ahead and connect this side to that side. We just went just go ahead and did it around the body, just so you guys didn't have to count out every single block like that. But now we are perfectly there. And once you've done that, what I want you guys to do is add a second row on top of the one we just did, just like this. Okay? And once you've done that, what I want you guys to do is go ahead and build up your left or right side, does not matter, all the way until it is 2 blocks above Baldi's head. And you can just eyeball it. It really doesn't have to be exactly 2 blocks. I'm just doing like a rough 2 blocks above his head, but it doesn't have to be exact, like I said. So that should be about 2 blocks. And then over here, same thing. And the reason why I said, normally you guys know I count out every single block, but this one, it really doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be exactly like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this side over here, and it should be 2 blocks above his head. I'm not sure exactly, but like I said, even if it is 1 block slightly higher. Oh, I was off by 1 block. Okay, well, it's okay. Like I said, it doesn't really matter. We're just trying to make his chalkboard. It can be as big or as small as you want it to, just like that. I think this one's only 1 block above his head. Yeah, only 1. So this one's technically a slightly bigger chalkboard. So now what we're gonna do, guys, now that we have that, what I want you guys to do is go ahead and get out your black concrete. And I want you guys to go ahead and fill in this entire blank area right here, guys. Just fill this in completely, all the way up to there. So, like, I mean, all the way up until here. And then all the way until you are over here. And then just basically fill in this entire giant black rectangle, guys, with the black concrete. I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead, but go ahead and fill it in again. Fill in this whole square 1 block behind the level we are at with the black concrete, guys. Alright, guys, so once you've done that, it should look like this, which is how this one over here looks, except for it has some writing on it. And that is because this one is just like a prototype one I make just for like the thumbnail and stuff like that, and just so I can have an example to work off of. But on this one, we're going to complete it. So what you're going to actually do is go ahead and go around the rim of the entire chalkboard with your spruce planks, just to go ahead and cover it up and make it look a little bit cleaner. And then once you've done that, go ahead and bring it all the way down here too. But once you've done that, you're just going to close up the shell by obviously just making another row of spruce planks that just kind of sits on top of all of this. So I'm going to go all the way straight up with just spruce planks just to clean this thing up. Okay, guys, and once you've done that, you have Baldi 100% done. And this is where you are going to need your white concrete. If you guys are new here, you guys know, or if you're not new here, if you've been here for a while, you guys know I like to make everybody's build different. I could easily show you guys how to do the 3x3 I did over here and the smiley face and the 4. But that's what I just put on mine. What I want you guys to do is put whatever you guys want on the chalkboard behind Baldi. You could draw something immature if you want over here. You could draw something over here like another math problem, or write something to somebody. Whatever you guys wanted right on the chalkboard is what I want you guys to put. Do not feel pressure to put anything that I put or anything anybody else tells you to put. It's your chalkboard, so make it the way you want it, and that'll differentiate your build of this build from anybody else that watches this video. And that's how I like to leave it, guys. But that is actually it. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys subscribe. We got crazy builds all the time over here. We got Chucky, the dang killer doll over here in the box. We got Batman symbols. We got, Zelda statues. We got all types of stuff. So go check out the channel. Subscribe if you're new here. We got Baby Groot. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.